I know what we have to do as well. We have to throw it. You know what? I'm going to save it before I do that. What a brilliant mission.
It's the kind of thing where I can imagine back in the day that you had to like have a guide to do this, but like a proper guide in a magazine. Because this is like 18 years ago.
Yeah.
You can do it.
What if that happens? I can't. Get down here so I can kill you. Can I just shoot you to death? Haha, I can!
Good, because I was going to say, yeah, he took a little health off you, didn't he?
Right. Before I was rudely interrupted.
There it is.
God, do I have to throw it both ways?
No, because you can climb up the wall the other way, can't you?
Yeah.
Just set yourself on fire there a little.
Oh, he looks so cool though. He's like, I am the Wraith of Death. Look at me being on fire. And everyone's like, you smell of ash, stop it.
Okay, yeah, so you can just drop down and run forward, just in case there's any enemies, or you could glide across.
I'd be glad to.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm hot stuff.
Cute.
Also very thematic, the fact that we have to bring fire.
Yeah.
For the fire shrine. Same as like the next one's for the blood god, so it's blood for the blood god. And then there's skulls for the skull throne.
There isn't.
Not in this game, no. Oh, here we go. I bring you fire.
Once acquired, these glyphs empower you with elemental lore. Each spell exacts a sacrifice of energy, however. Use them sparingly and wisely.
All the time.
Okay. So is this finally what we need magic for?
This is what we use magic for. You see how we've already missed one?
Well, we can go... We might not have missed it. We might just not have had the ability yet to do it. So we can cast fire at will. We're out of power, though.
Fire.
Makes sense. Fire temple.
Now, as we get more spells, our capacity for weaving magic also grows.
But that was pretty darn cool.
And like I say, entirely optional. You can completely miss that and finish the game. You can miss literally all the shrines and finish the game.
Do you want me to find the first shrine we've missed, or...?
Yeah, alright then. I think it might be nice to actually get... Because otherwise, you see, if we miss them all and then get the shrine as part of the extras or something, or we get them right at the end of the game, you don't get to use them. So by all means... I'm trying to remember what the first shrine is. Was there a teleporter in here? There wasn't, was there? I'll get back to the main area. You find out what the shrines were and what order you're supposed to get them in. I don't want to put that out. Because it was so hard to do. Oh no, I'll place it in the centre of this room as the foci. Remember, the saves does actually save which direction it's facing as well. Very important. So the orientation is towards that room. But yes, most games wouldn't hide completely optional things. It would be a linear progression because they'd be, you know, really wanting you to visit every single little area. Very certain I've been in this one. Ah, and now there's lots of little magic in alcoves. Because you can only see them when you unlock magic. But they're all over the place. There's an even bigger one there. Excuse me. Fire Shrine. Was this the way out? Yes, it is. In fact, we've probably got one of the more useful spells straight off the bat. In the meantime, I thought I'd try one of the other areas with water. I was going to come back here and give it a go in Malkaya's area, because that has a massive underwater section.
Can you grab that? Like, exists.
That's awesome.
I was gonna say it exists within the rock, but there was cars. Okay, let's keep going.
Okay. Because yes, and I remember there were some areas through here we could get to. And we'll see these all the time now. And yes, some of it does involve a little bit of backtracking.
It's not the end of the world. And it's not like Blood Omen 1 didn't have,
Actually, it is the end of the world.
Very true. Were you looking for the teleport gate?
I'm just thinking this is the one where you go through, isn't it?
Because it's up here. But yes, Blood Omen 1 had lots of backtracking and getting moon gates and coming back at the right time. And
I always forget you can go through that one. I
Well,
wonder if that's the only one.
Yeah, I was going to say most of them aren't way throughs in the end.
Because of course, we can now swim.
Ah, yeah.
And if you remember, there was an area which I think we visited but couldn't really do anything at, because we couldn't scale the wall yet. I don't remember exactly where it is, but I know it's in these series of tunnels.
This isn't actually the one I was thinking of, but yeah.
It's one of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. There's multiples. Oh, or maybe it is, and I'm just not remembering what it quite looked like.
This is the one I was thinking of, but I couldn't remember that this was the way to get there.
Yeah.
That was purely luck on my part.
Oh, it's a little babyish sort of vampire. He doesn't look all built up like the other ones.
That was not what I wanted to do.
Oh well.
I was actually going to sparter him off the edge into the water.
That's really cool.
Once again, completely optional. There's a chance that you could play through this whole game
Ah,
and never see it.
it reminds me in a lot of ways of like Castlevania's Inverted Castle.
Yeah, actually, probably for much the same reason. I think games that are a little bit more worried about doing that, probably because it takes a lot more time and art and design and stuff that goes into it.
Because
You want
it's
to show it all
hours
off.
of work and then someone might never see it, yeah.
Not to belittle how long this will have taken someone as well.
But yes, it's just like it's quite cool that
Oh, you son of a
you
gun.
could potentially not... Yeah, that looks like it works better. You could never find this by accident. It's also interesting that Raziel is here, because it's like, does he know what this is?
Probably not. He probably doesn't have a clue that this is Nupraptor's retreat.
Or what's left of it, I guess.
It also cements the fact that it's set in the same universe as Blood Omen. I mean, I could go into the whole, well, this used to be a different game, yeah, because it started off as a game called Shifter, but then it's obviously fully into the Blood Omen universe by this point.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, can you get in the eyeball?
You can get into the eye socket, yes.
But there's also that there.
This edifice. No, don't kick it, Raziel. Honestly.
What? Ah. Maybe this is the location that you don't have the teleporter for, and you've been wondering what it is.
Probably is.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. I guess you could. It's like an eyeball, maybe? The symbol?
Really? I think it looks like Windows.
And this one isn't a way through, is it? We're just going back out.
I'll just double check, but no, I don't think it is.
No, almost all of them aren't by the looks of it.
So no wonder I get confused by the Melchiah one. I like this stick.
Anyway, let's suck it to this skull, or whatever.
Oh boy.
Do it. I think that was it. That's all that's up here. Oh no, wait, there's further up. the climby thing next to you as well.
I don't think I can get up this side. But obviously I can climb the climby.
Jeez. Oh, there's a block. Ah!
I was hoping to be able to jump off and glide. I can't even see it.
Maybe
I'm going to try and climb that again.
I was just
Hopefully
thinking
be less zoomed in.
maybe you come from the other side ultimately.
I just want to be able to see it a bit better. That's a bit better. Yes, I see what you mean.
Oh, can you shoot at it? My universal motion for shooting.
Oh, come on! Really?
Is that so you can stand it against a wall?
You know, it probably is. Oh, that's deliberately engineered, so I can't, isn't it?
Yeah, that is a flag thing, so that's clearly the next area.
I think we'll come out of there.
Yeah. Right, pick up your stick.
I think we'll... Oh, wow, you can see that. So you can sort of map out the whole thing from here. I think we will end up in that area that it was showing us above there.
Yeah, you can
We
just
will
make
glide
it.
over to that. We will go over to there, and so on and so forth.
Glide down and to the left.
You're dying for me to go into the skull, aren't you?
Yes, do it, do it.
How about I go on top of it first, Michaela? Hmm? Oh, you like that?
Ah,
Oops.
ah. Oh, hopefully you don't get stuck. I always worry about that. Okay,
No, I'm good.
get
Right.
in the socket.
I actually do want to see what's on top of it. It won't take long.
I think you can do it from there.
I can do it from here.
Oh, maybe
No, I
not.
can't.
It doesn't look like there's anything up there, to be honest. But there you go. You just
Ah.
made it.
Actually, no, it doesn't look like there's anything up here.
I mean, it's nice that you can go on it, I guess.
Yeah, it's neat. Wait, I can go on there? Oh, well, I fell off. But you can go on there, that's interesting. It doesn't lead anywhere, unfortunately. It's in the other socket.
You can't get in it.
Alright, alright. Stopped raining because I'm inside. Does get it right sometimes.
Well, because I assume it just has an area of effect of not raining and raining.
Now this is a bit more interesting, yeah? I can't believe that managed to hit me as well. You know, if you're down there, I don't think you can get back to me. Oh, no, wait, he can dig through the ground, so he probably can.
I think you can just get up this exact same area as that ladder to your left.
You're
But
probably right.
I'm not particularly sure there's any mystery going on here.
What do you mean, any mystery?
Like, I'm not sure there's any hidden areas.
see a guy up there. So, spectral realm then.
Okay. Ah, yeah, just go up.
With you behind me, thank you. Sneak. Quite make it up there.
Up that one, start there. You need to suck.
Oh. Try that again. Ooh. I want to be facing that way because I want to see everything go. Oh. It changed the view on me at the last minute anyway. Another one above me.
Yeah, I think you are actually wanting to go up.
Yeah?
Left.
Oh, cool. Onto these stairs, presumably.
But yeah, take it easy because you don't want to fall off.
Fall off? Oh, don't want to fall off. Probably better. So I'm just noticing all the different areas I can actually reach, but I don't necessarily need to.
No, and you can get up here anyway, so.
Just by jumping.
I think the operative direction is up.
Here it is, yes.
But I think you actually are inside the mountain going towards the other bit of the skull, so.
It is somewhat of a secret tunnel. No, just go to your left a bit. Oh, fine. No, I can't because I've got my sword out. Never mind. Bye. I kind of wanted to get him onto the impale him. Oh. Sunlight! Bye! Get off my thing. There we go. I wonder if they take falling damage.
You're gonna approach the edge.
What a view.
It's cool. And yes, I guess if there's nothing else here, you're gliding over there.
Looks like I'm gliding over there.
Nice.
Just making sure there was land.
Camera isn't being particular. It's just a step down. Camera isn't being particularly cooperative.
A terrifying step, considering how high up I am. Oh, but this is good. Oh, this is cool. This is another temple, isn't it? I'm gonna get something out of this. That was all just a precursor to this.
Must be.
What? I thought I was gonna get an ability from there.
Up to the left and the right here. You'll probably need those.
What kind of mischievous hacks? Right? Hacks? The most mischievous?
Was there a block there and you can't see it? No.
You know what? I should come up here with a torch.
Oh,
There's
there's
one
a torch right here, yeah. Yeah, sometimes the shadows and light effect is quite pronounced. Yeah, you need to go middle with it.
I suspect a block puzzle.
Quite possibly. You have to, retrieve all the blocks. Leave it there. Because there's a oh, okay. I was going to say there's a left and a right there.
I'd already pressed it by the time I'd realised you'd said that. So who's this happy fellow? Okay.
He's got a hammer?
He's got a hammer and I'm standing on an anvil. So he's obviously going to use that hammer to hit this and animate at some point, right?
Yeah. It looks like there's a behind him and there's also, a left and a right. There's more blocks up there and up there. What's behind him first?
Yeah.
Nothing. I thought I'd just check. So do these all have pictures? You just can't see them all clearly. Yeah. I suppose, have a good look at the patterns. It's like the big... someone's face has to be on the very edge. That one.
It is that one, isn't it?
Yeah. So you want to turn it around and stick it in there. I assume you can't pull down from the top or something. But I can see why it works perfectly fine the way it does. Ah.
I did not mean to do that.
And then you're shoving it forward, I believe.
Textbook.
Actually, I just thought if the next one's just there.
I bet you that's it for what I've got.
The only other thing I can think of is there might be some on the next level up. But I suspect these two will be far down here, obviously. You need to push it forward.
You sure I don't need to attack it while going rah?
And again. Turning it to the left. And pushing it to the right. Or pulling it to the right. Either works. Yeah, the camera admittedly makes this game a little aged. But other than that...
I don't know, I think it's perfectly serviceable. I mean, it could be done a little smoother.
That's what I mean, like aged, but not like awful. Okay, yeah, just check the next layer up, I guess. Yeah. We're missing some... Is that a block right there you just ran past? No? Oh, okay, those are just like things, yeah.
See, I don't think it is.
It's fair enough, I was just making sure. Ah, that's a block though, right?
Yeah.
Now. So are those two.
So is that one up there.
And that one there.
Yeah, okay. So first task is to get that one down. Which is awkward enough in itself.
I take it you can't just pull back, you have to pull back onto another block.
Yep. Which is why you need two beneath it just to push it. So now I can pull it on top of the other block.
And go on the other side and push it off.
Exactly.
Okay.
I can do that, surely. There we go.
The only other thing I would suggest before you start shoving them into the rooms is to check what each of them is and what each of the things needs filling in, so you're not going to all the trouble of pushing them into the wrong space.
Yeah.
So that needs like a start one. Just going to have one of them facing to the right.
To the right, but their
almost
face is
complete
missing.
one.
Yeah.
You don't even have to move it all the way. You could just shove it on the right side. Well, have a look at the other ones that aren't unveiled first, maybe.
Okay, so let's see what's on the other one.
It's all the way on the other side.
Actually, I think it might be underneath.
Yeah.
It's blank.
What?
Is that one just to facilitate getting the other ones off in case you've moved them into position because it locks them?
Does it have to have the walking person pattern on it like those other two? Because there's those to check as well, maybe, I don't know.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Are those like two corner blocks that had walking people pattern on them almost? And no, it doesn't look like it's that one. So that one with his face cut off must be the right one. Same as that one actually looks. No, is it? Maybe, yeah, that is the right one, yeah.
The right one for what?
Right here.
Oh, really?
I think so.
I'll be lucky.
Oh, no, it's not. I thought you were going to push it. Oh, right, yeah. I thought there was a hole right in front of where you were. I was just getting confused. Right, so that isn't the block we want.
Right, so what was this one with walking people on that you were saying?
Right there in the corner.
Right,
like,
that isn't a real block.
Right, that's fine then.
That's nothing we can grab.
Okay, so let's have a look at these other two that are left.
Well, it has to be this one.
Yeah, and the other one did need a face back there.
My problem is that this one have the same pattern.
No, it needs a face, whereas the other one, he needs the one that's next to the one. Yes, that's right. So that one is for the left side and that one is for the right side. And it's made a little bit more awkward, but I assume you want to pull it into shape before you start pushing it down the corridor.
Because there's less room to maneuver.